Good morning, Gen Pop. So, as I mentioned before in my first video, the plan was to basically present some sort of video once a week, depending on what's going on, what interactions I have with society in general, whether it's at work, during my personal life, whatever the case may be. And recently had one that I figured needed some clarification. Maybe from those individuals on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe I'm being the asshole. Who knows? I've been accused before. So, professional, unprofessional relationships. All right, most of us in any business environment, any sort of work environment in general, are hounded by HR and are told in no uncertain terms what's a professional and unprofessional relationship. Obviously, things like sleeping with your boss, not professional. Giving out or gambling with your subordinates, not professional. There are certain things, you're on a business trip and the only hotel room available, there's only one, but it has 2 beds. Okay. In a pinch, you could probably get away with that. If nothing else, I would definitely try to see about trying to find a different hotel room, but I digress. So, as I mentioned before, I'm a professional babysitter for the Department of Defense. My job strictly is to make sure that people do what they're supposed to do. They survive from sun up to sundown, those hours in between, and they contribute back to society if they're able to. So, part of my job is to make sure that they're granted or given any opportunity for rehabilitation. Now, rehabilitation can and does include educational programs, vocational, whatever the case may be. So, college testing, resume writing, how to nail an interview for a job, whatever the case is. Whatever gets them back on their feet and back in the right lane to progress forward in life and ultimately become a contributing member of society once again, or if they can't, at least puts them in that, general direction for when they get out. In no way, shape, or form does that talk to them about my personal life, the personal lives of my coworkers, or anything that goes on in my section. So recently had an individual that had some shit pop down, okay, or pop off, I should say, where some stuff wasn't taken care of correctly. Had a nice little powwow, sat down, we all discussed our feelings, explained what needed to be done, how it needed to be done, and why it needed to be done the way it is supposed to. Everybody was on the same page. Cool. Fast forward about a week, and the question gets brought up by one of my little, I don't know what you want to call them, one of my little tenants, I guess, as to, hey, heard this happen, everything okay? So now I've got some questions going around in my brain. One, how the hell did you find out about it? 2, most importantly, who told you about it? And I guess 2A, why did they tell you about it? did some digging, asked some questions. Apparently this individual likes to hang out and just, talk shop with anybody back there. So that right there, that's an unprofessional relationship. What pisses me off is the fact that the individual that did this has a background in professional babysitting. Sorry about the sun. It's early. So, my question is, what made you think this was a good idea? 1. 2, are you that quote unquote bored or can take care of your job that fast where you have the time to do this? And in the event that you're slacking on any of the other duties that you're required to do, what all transpired? Like, what are we missing here? I mean, our job's not hard. In no way, shape, or form is the job hard. It's tedious. It is detail-oriented. And sometimes it can be downright boring. But is it hard? No. So, that's my big question. Like, what would drive this individual to go ahead and, spill proverbial tea about the section that they work for, showcasing a quote-unquote ineptitude for detail-oriented work or oriented work to an individual that they're supposed to be overseen? I mean, personally, it sounds like they just don't give two shits, which is fine. If they don't, all right. I can't make you give two shits, but on the upswing of that, I can definitely annotate that in records and make sure that that is, made aware to higher-ups and have it shown that you don't give shits. Cool. Anyways, that's my little rant. Whatever. Take it how you want. As I said before, if you guys happen to come across these videos and you would like more information as far as it goes, like pertaining to weird shit I've seen, most interesting case, whatever the case is, that's fine. I have no problems in that. If you'd like to see different content, I plan on doing a separate feed or separate, video diary, vlog, whatever, of some personal projects. So yeah, that's that. Hope you all have a great day and stay safe.